Hey crafty friends, it's Joy here for Honeybee Stamps, and today I created this beautiful bag with some gorgeous florals hanging out of the top. So let's start with our Lovely Layers Tote for all seasons. I have die cut the main piece, and now I'm using the Accessorize It Quilted to emboss some beautiful quilted lines into our purse. And look at how gorgeous that is. Now in this purse there's a lot of dies, and I'm going to do this a bit differently than I've done before. I'm also going to take a top or a side folding card base, turn it kind of like it's a top folding card base, and then line up my die cut. Now I did line up my die cut upside down, so the wrong orientation for how the die looks, but it actually works perfect, and I actually do love how it really turned out. So now we have this top folding card. If you notice that my die cut was above the fold line, the score line on the card base, because I don't want to cut the top. I want to keep that fold in there, and then I just taped it in place and ran it through my die cut machine. Now I'm going to add a little bit of foam adhesive, a low profile 1mm, and I'm leaving this little section at the top open because I know I want to slide my florals kind of into the purse, and so I wanted to leave a little bit of an area for that, so I didn't bring the foam adhesive all the way to the top. I'm also going to add a little bit of liquid glue just so I can slide it around a little if I don't adhere it down straight, because I'm always adhering things down crooked. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Okay, so now I'm going to add my little detail piece to the top of the purse. Now it's bigger than normal because again the purse is upside down, but I trimmed off the excess. Then we have one of our purse handles that I have die cut from some craft cardstock. The background cardstock is kind of like a sea salt cardstock. I added a little bit of foam adhesive there, and then you have these little side straps that I'm also going to add for some extra detail to the purse itself. I did use gold mirror cardstock for like the little, I guess I don't want to say hinges, but like the little detail pieces. I thought that would be pretty in gold. I love gold, so I'm using a gold mirror cardstock for that. So I'm going to add these little circles. I'm going to slide that under that piece on each side, and then we're going to add little handles that I've also die cut from craft cardstock hanging off each side of the purse. So this card is going to stand up because again we've made it a shaped card base out of this purse. So let's add these little handles here. So I'm going to add the liquid glue and then place our handles, and then we can glue these off to the side. Now my handle in the center does hang off the edge. You could also have the handle stand up through the top of your card. You would have to put it in a larger size envelope, but it stands up anyways. It just kind of bends out this bottom part. It rests on the table. Not a big deal. Really, really cute, and it still works. I have used the anemone, the Lovely Layers Anemone, and I'm just using a little bit of brown frayed burlap to ink blend all 3 layers of the flower. I did 3 flowers, and then I have the leaves here from a really dark green and a little bit of black soot down the center, just to give it a little bit of dimension. So here are these flowers. They are so simple to put together. So again, just the tiniest bit of ink blending in the center. I really wanted a white flower, but I also wanted a little bit of color at the base of the petals. And if you notice, I am just adding glue to the centers of each one of the die cut pieces, each one of the layers. That way I can bend up the petals later. If you glue to the ends of the petals, you can't bend them up. Bending them up without foam adhesive is going to give you some dimension. Then we have these centers. There's 3 little pieces here. I have just die cut that from 2 different colors of like darker brown cardstock. And I'm going to glue these together, and then we can just place these right in the center. These are gorgeous flowers, really easy to put together. Of course, all the Lovely Layers flowers are just absolutely stunning, and I thought these are just perfect for this card design today. Okay, now that we have that done, we can place all of our centers right in the middle. And then in that little opening between the front layer and the card base top, I'm going to just add in some liquid glue to start off with. And then I'm just going to slide in my flower. So I have the back layer of the flower in between the cardstock and the front layers in the front. So it looks like things are hanging out and over the edge of this bag. And then I want to tuck in my leaves. Now, I did not finish off the back of this card where the leaves and things were, but you could. All you need to do is die cut some more of the largest base of this flower and adhere it to the back, and you can cover up anything in the back that you may not like to see. Oh, how pretty with that dark green. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now I'm going to be using the Inside Birthday stamp set and coordinating die. I am stamping the happy birthday, and then the other sentiment says, your birthday is the perfect opportunity to remind you what a wonderful person you are. I'm going to add some foam adhesive right in the center, and this is going to kind of straddle across that handle. So I only need foam adhesive in the center here. So I'm going to place these two pieces down. Perfect spot for the sentiments. And then I want to finish off with some vanilla pops of color. So it's not a stark white, and just adding a few dots here and there on the front of this card. Now this is going to have to fit in a larger envelope than probably like a 5x7. I didn't measure it, but it probably would fit in there. Or you just put it in a gorgeous gift bag and give it to your recipient, because that's always beautiful too. But look at this. I love it. That quilted backdrop, the gorgeous flowers. What a fun design. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this project. If you like what you see, please subscribe to Honeybee Stamps YouTube channel. Bye.